The subscriber number is currently recording a podcast. Please try again later.
Hey guys, and welcome back to 20 something. The vibes are chilling. If you can hear, there's like music. I didn't even notice the music in the background.
Same.
It works.
Yeah.
I'm here with my friend Jehiel. He's the coolest guy you would ever meet. So yeah, if you're not watching the video version of this, we're at a golf course right now. The sun is setting. It's a great winter's afternoon. The vibes are vibing.
Everything is
It's
clean.
actually very nice. I would sit here for
Same.
an evening.
Just
so, yeah.
relax.
So yeah, I know Jehiel from church. We've only known each other for a little while, actually. Only for a few months, But we like to do collaborations on stuff. I take pictures and he poses for the pictures. Watch the space. Yeah, we're actually gonna go take some pictures a little later on. But yeah, do you want to give them an overview of who you are and what your vibe is and everything you're up to?
So, as Annine said, my name is Jehiel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a student, but I'm also an aspiring model.
Yes, you are.
Or I would like to be in a creative space, something along those lines. I'm a very chilled and laid-back person. I just be relaxing.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you've ever got any other vibe out of me.
No, you're kind of like a vacation.
Yes.
I get vacation vibes from you.
Permanent vacation.
Yes. Yes.
I need a 6-month vacation twice a year.
Thank you. You are the 6-month vacation. But yeah, we get to work together a lot because we're involved at our youth at the same place. So, but yeah, today we're not going to talk about that. We're actually going to talk on the topic of self-comparison and comparison. It's kind of a big one. So if I'm trying to figure out the episodes, the order they're getting posted, but if I'm right, the one that's just before this, we talked about social media, and how that kind of has a negative impact on people. It can be a good thing as well, but in my opinion, that is the number one thing that gets me comparing myself to other people, is when I know what other people are doing. But yeah, do you want to kick us off on this conversation, or are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Take us. Don't do
So-
that with the chair. That's gonna make noise.
So, I think self-comparison it's an aspect in today that it's become normal.
Yeah.
It's normal to compare yourself, but it's not really a good thing
Right.
to compare yourself
Right.
to other people.
Yeah.
Especially because, as you spoke about social media, when we look at social media, we see what other people are doing,
Yeah.
and we see what they have,
Yeah.
and then we look at what we're doing
Exactly.
and what we have, and then it's just a thing of you want to chase that lifestyle,
Yeah.
but you don't really know what that person is doing behind the scenes
Yeah.
to do all of those things.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes, they're lucky, sometimes they work hard for it,
Yeah. Yeah.
but to me,
Yeah.
the only person I compare myself to is myself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
the-
so good.
The person I am today is different to who I
Yeah.
was yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I believe in learning something new every day.
Yeah.
So the smallest of things counts as learning, bro.
That's so
It literally
good.
counts as learning.
That's so good. I love that your mindset is so good about it. Oh, just a disclaimer. If you hear people yelling, we are in a public space. So just it's not we're not getting killed or anything. We're just in a public space.
We're okay.
But anyway, what you're saying, I feel it's so true. I feel like I'm so content with myself, and then the moment I get on social media, or I'm in a deep scroll, it's kind of then I'm so unhappy with my life. All of a sudden, I can be so happy with what I'm doing, and then I'm like, oh, well, they're medical students. They're awesome. Oh, that person gets to travel more, or oh, they have the green campus shoes and I don't. And it's and then suddenly I'm so unhappy with my life where I wasn't just because I know what other people are doing, and that can. Have you noticed, like, it's so easy to, like, not know what you're thinking just because you're looking at other people? Like, I feel like I want one thing, and then I'm around people, and they're like, oh, maybe I want something else. So it's so hard to, like, actually figure out who you are in a way, because you're constantly, like, looking for approval or, like, comparing what you want with what other people are doing, and then at the end of the day, you don't even really know what you're wanting. Does it make sense?
It does, but I also think it depends on the way you view social media.
Yeah.
So you can use it, and then you can use it to compare yourself
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah.
Or you can use what you're seeing as motivation to go chase what you want.
Yes. You could just be like a motivational speaker. Tell
I'm
them.
trying.
But yeah, but not even like, not only social media, but like, I feel like, especially like when we were in high school, I feel like people were like so much more comparing than they are right now. Because like everyone was like trying to like, go to university. And everyone was like, oh, they're going to do like a much harder degree than I am. They're smarter than me. Oh, they're good at that sport. They're in that team. I feel like because it was like such a small knit like environment, we were prone to like think what other people were doing, and like for me it was terrible. That's why I took a gap year, is because I felt so overwhelmed thinking about what other people were doing, and that just made me so confused. I didn't even know, like, I didn't know anything about myself because I was so like used to like thinking what other people were doing, and kind of just like focusing on that rather than like just like forgetting about that and just focusing on exactly what I want. And I'm so glad I got out of that space, even if that meant me moving to a different country. But that's what it took for me to like just clear my mind, just like have a clean slate, and yeah, kind of be confident in myself, because I feel like if you're not confident in yourself, you're much more prone. Is that prone or prune? Am I saying it right?
Prone.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not English speaking. You like the chances of you like falling under the pressure of like just like adjusting to whatever space you're in is much higher than if you were confident in yourself. And I feel like you're actually a very good example of someone that doesn't like, you know, change with the environment or change with like the people around you. So, good job.
Thank you. I mean, I also, back to the high school
Yeah,
topic, right?
tell us.
Now, if you think about high school is a very small part of your life.
Yeah.
It seems like a
It
big
was the
part.
biggest part
It
of
was-
our lives.
It was the biggest part until you finish high school.
Yeah.
And once you finished high school, everyone you were comparing yourself
Yeah.
with, how many of them do you still know?
I don't even talk to anyone from high school.
That's exactly-
like one friend.
That's exactly my point. We were in this small little life of ours.
Yeah.
And everything was, but you know, I'm playing A team, you're in B team.
Yeah.
I'm going to study at Tux, but you're going to like NWU. No shade.
Ooh.
No shade.
My sister's there.
No shade.
I
But I mean,
I applied to go there, Jehiel.
no shade, but we know how the rankings are.
Yeah.
And everything it's so competitive for that 5 years of your life.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you leave high school,
Yeah.
you maybe, some of us are lucky to still have some friends from high
Right.
school. Some of us don't have any friends, and that's
Yeah.
completely
You
fine.
kind of outgrow people as well.
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying. And then as you enter university, it's like a new step.
Yeah.
And then you meet all these new people. It's a bigger environment.
Yeah.
There's more people. There's
Yeah.
more to see. There's more to compare.
Yeah, and people are so different. Like wide spectrum of different people.
Yeah.
When you get out of high school, for sure.
You'd be shocked. But then you also come to realize that when you enter university, nobody is really looking at you.
No one cares.
Like nobody
Yeah.
really cares. Everyone is doing their own thing.
Yeah.
In like the long run,
Yeah.
in the short run. Yes, you have your friends, they care about you, you know, maybe there's that girl or guy that you're looking at.
Yeah.
But that's not the type of looking we're talking about. Nobody is physically looking at you and judging you.
Yeah.
Everyone just goes on doing their own thing,
Yeah.
living
Yeah.
their own lives.
Yeah.
So Why are we always in our own heads
Exactly.
about it?
Because we're our own main character. And I feel like but I saw a post like this. Like, everyone else in your life is a side character. And you feel like, and you need to remind yourself that they are not a side character in their life, you know? They only worry about themselves. And not like in a selfish way, but everyone is their own little main character in their own life. You know, no one cares as much about what you think about yourself than you.
Yeah, true.
And we blow it up in our minds, and we make this such a big deal. Like, everyone's gonna like judge me, or like they think this about me. But I feel like it can like turn to a whole different like mindset, especially because I feel like you're very self-assured in yourself. Like, you have your vibe, you have your confidence in yourself, and it's like, I don't feel like anyone can kind of manipulate that, you know? So, but for me, that's kind of inspiring to see, oh, you're so sure in yourself, and that means I can be as well. And you know, like, it's a contagious thing to see if you're confident in yourself, people are going to be like, oh, they must be doing something right, you know? They're not going to be like, oh, that person is being weird or anything. Because confidence is kind of like the trick. If you're confident, people, like, they won't see your insecurity in a way.
That's true.
But yeah, it does make a difference if you are like self-assured, for sure. But it takes time.
It does take time. It's
Yeah.
like a work in progress.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
Mainly because, wow, high school was a... high school...
Should we put a high school picture up of you?
No.
Just-
You're going to see two different people.
yeah, yeah.
High school was a different place. It was a journey. I wouldn't say I always didn't have confidence.
Yeah.
But for the longest time ever, I didn't have confidence.
Yeah.
But it took me, like, I had to know myself fully.
Exactly.
And know who I am to become who I am.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and if you don't, my word of
Yeah.
advice, what I did, they fake it till you make it.
Yes, sir.
I mean-
That is so true. That is literally so true. You're studying marketing right now? Do you feel like people judge you because you're studying marketing?
Oh, I get judged a lot. It's
Really?
a lot. Like, people, they consider marketing. It's not a BCom degree.
Yeah.
Even though it is a BCom degree,
Yeah.
it's like the lowest.
Like my degree.
Yeah, you just get, because you'll have someone
Yeah.
who's studying BCom accounting,
Yeah.
or financial management, business management,
Yeah.
economics.
Yeah.
You're hearing those.
Yeah.
And
Big words.
now they compare, and they're like, you're doing marketing.
Yeah. But like, and like, even for me, I'm studying film. I'm not guaranteed living a very comfortable life, you know? And so, like, it's so easy to like get in your head about it and be like, oh, what other people are doing is like much more stable. Like, my sister is studying like pharmacy. My mom's a doctor. Like
What
it's
happened to you? I'm joking. I'm joking.
But that's the thing. It took a while for me to get confident in myself and realize that the calling in me, or my personality in me, which was much more valuable than me going to do something that I wasn't interested in. You know, I promise you, Jehiel, if I didn't go to America for 2 years, I would have been studying something right now that I would absolutely hate. I would, like, the things I were considering on studying was audiology. Can you imagine me as a ear doctor?
No,
Exactly.
no, I don't.
Exactly.
I can't picture you,
You
doing
know?
anything in the medical world.
That's really good, because his dog bit me.
Now you're exposing me.
No, I'm exposing your dog. His dog bit me on my arm like this weekend, and I had to go get a shot. And it was like just getting a shot was like disgusting. It's disgusting. I cannot take it. I would die in the medical field. Blood? Goodbye.
Is that your weakness?
No, I cannot. Like, it's like anything like gore. And then I have friends that are like so excited. Oh, we're gonna cut up a body in class today. I'm like, are you okay
No.
mentally? You know? But that's the thing. Like, imagine I was doing that. I would be miserable with my life. I would be so stressed. I would like it literally took me 2 years to like get confident and be like, oh, I want to be in the creative space. Like, even though it doesn't guarantee stability, doesn't guarantee whatever, people kind of like sometimes look down on it. I made that decision because I felt like I was finally confident in myself that I'm gonna take that step, because like purpose and happiness is much more important to me than stability and unfulfillment, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like that's kind of what you're doing as well. Not that I'm saying like marketing is like a bad degree. That's not what I'm saying. But like I feel like that's so perfect for you. Like looking at your personality, you are someone that likes working with people. You have a influential aura on you, you know. And for you to have come to that point where you realize, oh, this is actually what I wanted to do, like it takes time, you know. It's not just something you wake up in the morning, oh, I'm confident in who I am, but it's actually like learning who you are, you know, before you kind of cancel out the voices around you, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It is a process. Like, oh, well, I'm going to say it now. It's my first year BCom, but it's not my first year in university.
Oof, tell them. What were you
So,
studying?
so last year I was actually at Tux. Imagine, I left such a great institution to go do what I wanted to do, which is something that not many people do.
Yeah.
But I mean, last year I was doing a degree called B Admin in Public Management and International Relations.
Okay.
So that's more on the spectrum and scope of becoming a diplomat.
Oh, wow.
Or yeah, diplomat and government work and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I won't lie to you,
You were hating it.
I might be exposing myself. First semester
Did
was,
you fail?
no, I passed everything.
Okay, good.
Amazingly, by the way.
Tell them.
So, first semester was obviously nice because new institution, new people, and tax is
Right.
massive.
Yeah.
So the amount of people I met was amazing.
And you like people.
Exactly. But that was my highlight.
Yeah.
Of first, yeah, like I dreaded going to lectures.
Yeah.
Not only because they were boring,
Yeah.
but like just that type of thing. The lecture is boring. The work is kind of easy, and the fact that I was, well, if you're like in university, you would know. No module is easy. No degree is easy.
Yeah, yeah.
But I kid you not, I was passing this degree and I was
Flying
barely
colors.
putting effort in.
Really?
I'm going to expose myself now, but in second semester, I can count the amounts of lectures I went to. But I was on campus every day.
Yeah, just hanging.
Just hanging, just chilling. But when it was time to work, I would work.
Yeah.
Assignments submitted on time. But I didn't get any joy from doing it.
Exactly.
Like every day, my highlight off campus was the people on campus.
Exactly.
But the degree itself, it was just draining.
Yeah,
And I dreaded
yeah.
everything about
Yeah,
it.
even though it was so easy, like you didn't find any purpose in it. you know?
Exactly.
That is so
So
crazy.
I think it also, it kind of comes down, like, because we move to this type of topic now, it's like sometimes we don't always do, like the high rewarding
Yeah,
jobs
yeah.
or the high paying stuff.
Yeah.
Like people will always compare, like for example, marketing to becoming a doctor.
Yeah.
Like we all know a doctor is such a stable life.
Yeah, yeah.
And being in the creative space is not really.
Yeah.
But where there's a will, there's a way.
Exactly. Oh, exactly.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
And I feel like you wouldn't have that calling in your life for nothing, you know? It won't go to waste. If I can like bring it to a godly perspective, I feel like God wouldn't plant like that dream or like that character in you for nothing, for you to waste it, you know? He's not going to put that in your heart for you to live like a poor, unstable, sad life, you know? He will put it in your life for like to be successful, you know? And you can make anything successful just by your head. Your mind
the
is
brain is powerful.
Yes, sir.
The mind is what matters.
Yeah.
But as you said, like in the godly perspective, when you have a dream and you feel a calling and a
Yeah.
purpose, you are already equipped with everything you need
Yeah.
to do it.
Exactly.
So it's
Tell him.
like you will never be, that thought will never be planted in your mind
Yeah.
for you to fail.
Yeah. We should like take a sip. Like do an ASMR.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. Get your mic up and close. Okay. I love it. But anyway, to end it off, what advice do you feel like you would give your high school self, looking back where you are right now?
Ooh.
Tell them.
To this one goes out to my high school self. To my high school self, I would say, just be, just be confident in who you are. Don't try and change for people. Um, Short story, because in high school I didn't really know who I was.
Yeah.
So I had multiple friend groups.
Yeah.
But with this friend group I was a certain way. With this friend group I
Yeah.
was a certain way. And I would just like.
You were liquid.
Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't the same person constantly. Not to say there was big differences. I mean, I was still me. I was
Yeah.
still chilled.
Yeah.
But there was slight differences which I didn't like. Now
Right.
that I think about it.
Right.
But to my younger self, it's be confident in who you are, chase your dreams, and if you feel a purpose, go for it.
Tell him.
Just go
Tell
for
him,
it.
go for it. Like his dog for my arm.
Yeah, just attack it full speed.
Get it.
Like if your mind is on it, nothing can take you
Yes.
off that path. And
Yes.
if you have a solid plan and you're focused, nothing, like absolutely nothing, can tell you otherwise.
That is so good. You sound like those people on the Alpha podcast.
Oh,
Have you seen like those like white males being like that like you need to do like wake up 4 a.m. every morning and like have you seen
and you
those?
gotta eat 6 eggs, bro, and then hit the gym.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Like females are a distraction. We're like the dominant species, you know. But you said it in a good way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What would you tell your high school self?
Dang. I would probably tell her it's not that deep. Stop getting in your head about everything. And like you have the power to make anything your mind is like anything you set your mind to will be able to happen if you work hard. And like block the haters. Focus on you, you know? That's probably what I would tell her.
You know, now because we're talking about like mind, if you guys support Liverpool, you know Jurgen Klopp, and in his speech, the last words he said was, "If you keep believing, you keep changing the world.
There you go.
It doesn't matter how big or small
Yeah.
you view your change
Yeah.
as, but you still change the world.
Exactly.
Like
That's so good.
impacting one person is changing the
That
world.
is so good. I feel like we can so easily like compare our success with like how many people we've impacted or how much money we've made or like measure it on like very like high or big things, but there is so much change in like just being kind or like there's so much change in like waking up an hour earlier. Not that I'm get your sleep, but like you know like changing like a small little thing in your like a small little habit in your life can literally like change your whole life. If you just put away like 100 rand a week, how much money is that at the end of the
It's
year?
like 100 rand.
5,000. Am I wrong?
No, it's like, wait, 400 a month.
No, yeah, 400 a month.
4 times 12.
Yeah.
12, 24, 36, 4,000. Yeah, they said like
Okay,
5,000. Look at you. It's
You see, and it's like a
4,800.
small little thing every day. I'm like using the money example can change your life. Not that 5,000 is going to change your life, but it's extra 5,000.
Petrol.
You can buy a pair of shoes.
That's petrol for the whole of December.
There you go.
Or it's
Where
like-
are you going December?
Every day in December is it's an event.
There you go. There you go.
It's a surprise. I don't even know where I'm going
I don't even know either. We'll do another episode in December.
in December.
Like do a little.
See you guys there.
Yes.
It's like the small habit that you said
Yes.
to like change your life.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
As you said, waking up an hour earlier or dedicating just an hour of your day to yourself.
Yeah.
Have you realized because like we're so busy
Yeah.
in today's
And we're so
world.
distracted.
We're so distracted, we're so busy. It's like you wake up, you know, you get ready for work, university or school, whatever you're
Yeah.
doing. you go, you do your things after school, after university, you come home, it's like continue doing work, assignments. Some people have part-time jobs, so they go
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
For those of us that do work, after work, you come home and you have to cook.
Oof.
And everything just gets so busy.
So rushed.
And before you know it, it's time to sleep. And did you even spend any time with yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's a big part of my day.
Yeah.
Even though it's a small amount of time,
Yeah.
it's a big part
For
of my
sure.
day.
Yeah. Every little bit helps.
Like
Makes change the world.
like
But
you,
yeah.
you have to just, because sometimes we're focused on everything else that you kind of forget
Yeah.
who you
Oh,
are
yeah.
and what you're here for.
For sure. Oh yeah. Like
And you just need to remind yourself.
renew your mind. It's like a daily thing. Like just like focusing again on what's the goal and what you're working towards. You can get distracted or sad. Don't get sad.
Don't get sad.
Don't get sad.
Be happy.
But anyway, thank you so much for joining me, Jehiel. This was a great conversation. And I'm getting like the sun like baking on my face right now. I don't really want to move, but this has been really nice.
It has.
I'm
it
glad we
has.
did it.
Such an insightful conversation.
It was very insightful. I was like asking him before the conversation. It's gonna be like a lighthearted or a deep conversation. He's like, this is gonna be a deep one. And I
Not
feel-
too deep though.
But it was insightful for sure.
For sure.
If you know Jehiel, he's like very lighthearted. Well, like you're a deep person, but your personality is very like
Yeah.
easygoing, like lighthearted. It was nice to like hear that side of you for sure.
It doesn't come out often.
Yeah,
So
it was an honor to see it. But yeah, thank you for watching and joining me, and I'll see you guys next week with another friend in another random location for another episode. Bye.
bye.